How do phase change thermal materials cool a PC CPU? Imagine a tiny superhero inside your computer that fights heat spikes without making a sound. That's what phase change thermal materials do when used to cool your CPU. These materials work differently from regular thermal paste or fans. They absorb heat during their phase change, which is when they switch from solid to liquid. This process is called melting. When the material melts, it takes in a lot of heat without getting hotter itself. This is because of something called latent heat of fusion. It's the energy needed to change the material from solid to liquid. The PCM, or phase change thermal material, is placed close to the CPU. When the CPU gets hot from gaming or heavy tasks, the PCM absorbs the excess heat as it melts. This keeps the CPU temperature steady, preventing sudden spikes that can cause overheating. Once the CPU cools down or the system is idle, the PCM cools and solidifies again. As it resolidifies, it releases the stored heat slowly. This process acts like a heat buffer, giving your cooling system more time to work effectively. Unlike traditional thermal paste, which only helps transfer heat, phase change materials store and releases heat over time. They are passive, meaning they don't need power or moving parts. This makes them quiet and low maintenance. Some PCMs also act like thermal paste once melted, filling tiny gaps between the CPU and cooler. This improves heat transfer by reducing thermal resistance. The amount of PCM used is important. Too little won't absorb enough heat, but the right amount can extend the safe operating time during intense gaming. These materials are especially helpful in gaming computers, where CPUs can heat up suddenly and intensely. They work best for quick heat surges, not for continuous high loads. To get the most out of PCM cooling, it's often combined with traditional cooling methods like air or liquid cooling. This way, the PCM handles transient heat spikes, while active cooling manages sustained high temperatures. Using phase change thermal materials can help your computer run cooler, quieter, and last longer, especially during those intense gaming sessions. They're a smart addition to your cooling setup, giving your CPU a little extra protection against heat.